more Kingdom Come Deliverance, and this might be my last stream, the last episode of the current 2024 playthrough. I feel like we're approaching the end of the game. There's the trebuchet getting constructed. There's our amazing workforce, and lounging around in the camps is the army besieging Talmberg, bored and with nothing to do. That was a real problem for medieval armies, not just medieval armies throughout history, caught up in long, lengthy sieges, either inside or outside the besieged castle or city. Boredom would suddenly set in. There'd be tasks to do sometimes, and military commanders, I guess, would try to keep the troops occupied with mundane and menial tasks, and sometimes tasks that didn't really need doing, just to give people something to do. But yep, I guess a long old siege could be rather dull. Hi, Tough. Always nice weather in this game. There are some rainstorms, but not enough to sort of put you off. Look at that. That's a nice view up that hillside over there. Anyway, we have a little bit of time before the trebuchet is built. I was thinking of just skipping time and just waiting. But you know what? I have a better idea. There is one side quest that I feel like is possible to complete still. I'm going to go back to that monastery and I'm going to try and get the Necronomicon. The Necronomicon. I think I got it right the first time. Now, the problem with this is I am very much a wanted man. Oh, actually, the wanted status has been removed? Has it? Really? Have they forgotten about the mass murder that I committed over there? Well, anyway, we're going to go back. We're going to see if we can steal the damn book. I'm going to have to sneak around the monastery. I dare say this is going to involve the deaths of many more members of the priesthood and the guards. But, you know, so be it. We have a demon to exorcise, and I think that's more important. You just finished watching Monkey Man, a great movie. What's Monkey Man? I don't think I've heard of that. I must admit, I'm not with it with the times for movies. I always seem to be the last to hear about new movies and stuff. I don't think I want to challenge that priest on the bridge. I think if I'm going in quietly. We're going to find this book. I love this monastery, by the way. I love the detail they've gone to doing this. And this is a fairly, what can I say, accurate reconstruction of what they think the monastery would have looked like at this time, based on the modern day one that stands there and records that they have. They really went to some effort. One thing I can say about Warhorse and this game is that they are very proud of their Czech heritage and history, and they have made a lot of effort to recreate things just as they were. And you recognize it in the music and songs that you hear in the game as well. I love all that stuff. So, Monkey Man. Indian movie about revenge, dude. Oh, it's an Indian John Wick? Okay, that sounds fun. Although I'm a bit out of date with the John Wick movies. I've seen the first one. I think I've seen the second. And then it goes... How many are there now? 4? I've played the game. There's a game called John Wick Hex. It's actually a really, really good game. It's dirt cheap. I think it might be an Epic exclusive still. Worth checking out, though. I really enjoyed it. Okay, there's no bodies left in there. Now, sneaking around in plate armor is obviously not going to be a very effective way of doing this. What weapon have I got on? Because I think I'm going to have to fight. I've got the sword, right? The sword's good because it will mince people, yeah, who don't have fancy armor. I think I need to go upstairs. I'm going to get seen and arrested very quickly, I think. No, this isn't the right place. There's the other stairs. I need the other stairs. Now, this being said, there doesn't seem to be anyone in here. Oh, we've found them. Actually, oh, wait on a minute. There are people working in there, and there are books in there. I'm going to go and have a look in the other library. There's a library upstairs, I think. We'll try that one. I'm not trespassing here, though. Oh, God, not again. No, I only meant to knock the damn guy out. God damn it with that bloody knockout and kill on the same button. It's just too much for my little mind to take in. How many times have I done that wrong? Hi, Julian. What game I'm going to stream after Kingdom Come? Not 100% sure. Why can I... Oh, it is there. Unbelievable. My God, it was there all along. And I just couldn't see it because I didn't realise that was a separate thing. Well, you know what we've done?
What's the meaning of this?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I wasn't there. Right, this has worked out fine then. So we've achieved what we came for. Holy shit.
Look what's come crawling out from under some rock.
Not another one. We're going to do a whole loop of this inner sanctum. Trying to roll off the guards. Okay. I think that was very effective, don't you?
Stop, Gregor.
That voice sounded very close. Shut the door. And we're good. Very smooth. I can't believe that book was there on the shelf all along. We could have had that before. You got me thinking about John Wick. You did, yeah. John Wick Hex. John Wick Hex is a great game. I got a review of it out on one of my channels. I forget which channel I put it on now. I've altered my review channel twice, back and forth. But anyway, worth a look. Yeah, Julian, next game I'm going to stream. So I see everyone streaming Veilguard, the Dragon Age game now. I've watched SkillUp's review, and it's pretty much confirmed the fears that I had about the game. Oh, I need to not go there. I need to go to Retai down there. And yeah, I don't like the art style. And I don't like the look of the game in general and the way the levels are laid out. And it's not for me. The only Dragon Age game that I've played was the Origins, I think. The first one, which doesn't play like any Dragon Age game since. So yeah, they don't appeal to me. So I'm not going to stream that. I've done it before where I've bought and played and streamed a game based on thinking, well, you know, people might want to watch this, and really I should form an opinion of it by playing it so I can review it. But if I think I'm not going to like it, then I've found that I just shouldn't touch it, because it's not that I go in with an opinion that I can't change and I stick to. It's just that I often find that, yep, my initial thoughts and suspicions were right and I don't enjoy the game, so I'm not going to touch that one. Why do I start at 4 PM for my time zone? For you, it's 10. Ah, sorry, it's a bit late. It's trying to find a time when it's a good time to start for me. At the moment, starting... Actually, it's 3 PM for my time zone, but starting now means that I can get my other work done on a morning and have time to have a workout as well, because my fitness I've just failed to keep it up in recent years, trying to ram in regular work and streaming, which also is work for me. It is a business. So I just need that extra hour or two in the day just to fit things in, have a gap. It's just for quality of life, really. Right then, Apothecary, we have the book.
I've got the book.
Really?
2 AM with you,
You're
Tough?
fine
It's
fellow.
awesome having such a global audience.
Show me it then.
Here it is.
Wonderful. Come back in a little while. I need to read through it and find that spell. And here's a reward for your efforts.
I like how Henry hands over a blood-stained book. The Necronomic. 20 groschen for that? You are kidding me. That was worth so much more. Shall we go and see if we can get into the butcher's daughter's bedroom? How well... They've got a guard on the door now. Okay. They're not taking any chances. There's been all sorts of shenanigans around here. Deaths, murders, attempted sexual assault, actual assault. Maybe actual sexual assault, not just attempted. Yeah, they've put a guard on the door. Serious business. Do I think I'll ever reach 100k subs? I have no idea. The problem with that is I was at 50k subs, but I built that up on a game called World of Tanks, which you may be around for that, I don't know. And the channel focused solely on World of Tanks. And now I've switched from purely focused on that game to doing a variety of other games. The original subscribers, quite rightly, aren't all interested in the other games. The problem is, I think if that was the case, if they only ever want to watch me for World of Tanks stuff, I wish at some point they would have just unsubscribed. Because what YouTube does when I put a new video out, it sends a notification to maybe 50% of the subscribers. I don't know the exact number, but it's a percentage. And if all of that 50% all look at the notification and they're all World of Tanks fans and think, I'm not interested in Kingdom Come, I'm not going to watch it, then the problem is that YouTube doesn't bother telling anyone else because it thinks that the audience aren't interested in the video and that the content must be bad. And therefore, other people don't see, and then YouTube doesn't recommend it to others, and it's really hard. And it's really hard to recover a channel that's gone through a change like this. To give you an analogy, imagine that you go to your favourite Chinese restaurant and you love the food there. That's all they serve, Chinese food. And one day you go and they stop serving Chinese food, but they do pizza and Italian and burgers and everything else. Now, you might think, that's cool. I'd like these other things too. I'm going to check them out, try them. I might enjoy them. But you might think, yeah, but I came here for Chinese. I've got other places I go for the other stuff. Or I just don't like the other stuff. I only want the Chinese. And that's kind of how the YouTube channels work and the algorithm. So I'm trying to undo years of World of Tanks content to sort of grow again. And it is hard, and there are new subs coming in, but it's difficult. It's just difficult. The second channel is growing a lot better. The Let's Play channel, now called MarkGFL Gaming. So if I do reach 100k subs, I think it'll actually be on that one first, which is approaching 10k at the moment. Whereas the MarkGFL channel is fairly stagnant. It's still going down slightly, but it's not by much. And if I hit the point where it's a tipping point and it starts going up again, then things will change. But overall, there's a net loss of subscribers. But I'd rather there's just a massive loss of subscribers today. That would be great. People who think, yeah, I'm done with him. I don't want to watch any of his content. I only want World of Tanks. They'd be better off unsubbing, going somewhere else. I appreciate the fact that they've stayed sub, because a lot of them probably think that they're supporting us, even though they don't want to watch the stuff. But the way YouTube works, it doesn't reward good wishes like that, and what's the word? Good, well-meaning actions. It's just it's tough. So I think I will, but maybe not on the MarkGFL channel. You love the story of Dragon Age, but you hate the combat system. See, I'm not that invested in the story. The first one I played, it was kind of a strange world with the Darkspawn and what was it? I can't remember the order that fought them, but they had to drink demon blood, and half the people who tried to get into the order died during the entry process. I thought, that's not very efficient. So, I don't know. I'm not sold on the world and the story, but then I don't know enough about it. So maybe if I knew more, I would be. But I just loved the gameplay of the first game, and then I didn't play any more after that. Friday back in the day, you'd be at the club annoying some young lass. I think back in the day, we all did that, didn't we? Hoping to go out and meet the love of our life. Okay, so I'm waiting for this guy to read the book. Does it give me a clue as to how long? Because this quest is back on now. The Queen of Sheba's Sword. I don't think I'm going to find that. Active and completed. 8 active. 82 completed. That's not bad. That's not bad. Some broken forever that we shall never achieve. Shall I go down and see Teresa? I'm going to go and see her. What time of day is it? I'm going to try this.
Feed the whole family with fresh bread.
Smell, aren't they lovely?
I don't think she'll like me very much, because we've not really done much to win her over. But, I mean, I've got to kill time. I've got an option. I can go to the bathhouse, or I can go and try and chat to Teresa. Let's see how that works. What do you like more to eat, Chinese or Western food? Be honest. The thing is, I kind of like both, but I like a variety. I think if you eat one style of food too much, then it loses its shine. Like I like pizza, but if I have pizza like twice in a week, it's like, yeah, I don't need any more of that for a while. I'm done. I do like Chinese food. Or I probably like proper Chinese food, but I've never been to China. The closest I think to real Chinese food I had was in a Chinese restaurant in LA, and that was way better than like the Chinese takeaways and stuff that I've had in the UK. That was really nice. Western food covers like such a large variety of food. I'm starting to think English food is Sheila's got a really stern look on her face. I think I'm in trouble. English food I'm tending to think of as rather dull, but there are some good comforting things like stew and dumplings that just, that never gets old. Traditional fish and chips, the English stuff I'm not keen on. Too fatty.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Okay, I'm not asking how do you manage to survive. I'm not starting her DLC now.
How about now? Fancy a walk to the town?
That sounds wonderful. Everyone says the Broken Wheel Tavern is the fun place to be in the evening. I want you to take me there.
Now, just a minute.
Have you ever been to a tavern?
Just a minute.
Me and my father used to stop at the tavern in the glade when he was taking the flour into town, but he never wanted to take me inside. What do you think, Hal? Shall we go?
We will go. You like Thai food, Tough? And Julian, you eat Chinese food every day because you live in Asia. There's a lot of Chinese restaurants. You probably get a lot more variety as well. The thing with the British takeaways is that the Chinese takeaways nearly all have exactly the same menu, at least around here. So, and to be honest, some of it is really bad what they have. Like, they use these mass-produced gloopy sauces, so it's not like freshly cooked stuff. It's pretty poor stuff, to be honest, compared to like real, genuine, fresh cooked Chinese food.
Well, I don't see why not. But you'll have to try some ale while you're there.
I will, I promise.
Let's be going then.
Off to the pub. Here we go. Okay, she got very upset that I tried to give her a bottle of wine the other day, and now she's suggesting we go to the tavern.
Go to taverns a lot, do you?
Sometimes.
Let's just hit caps lock
If I
and
want a
walk at the
proper
same
meal,
speed.
I have to. You wouldn't want to eat the stuff I cook.
That's true. I haven't forgotten that bet you made back in Skalitz that time.
Don't talk about those oat cakes. Fritz's belly heaves at the very mention, even now.
And that's where you go to woo wenches, is it?
Yeah, naturally. The taverns and baths are where the best ones gather.
Something going weird with
lout.
the stereo here. Let me
You
change
need to
sides.
take it the wrong way.
I'm not taking it any way at all.
It's all right. I'm only joking. I don't go picking up women in taverns. I prefer a different sort.
What sort might that be?
All mouth and green eyes.
You're such a...
Come on then.
There's something broken here. Oh, the trebuchet's finished. Nice.
So, here we are.
This is where I ditched Teresa. It's like, oh, the trebuchet's done. I'll catch you later.
We order something.
Yes, definitely.
Here's a shilling for the tavern, for the pint.
Service.
A pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
Oh, this is the one at the other end of town.
Is it all right?
It's excellent.
I think.
This
Where's this
ale,
one at?
there's no better in the province.
You know what?
What? What are you doing?
She doesn't know about
Oh,
the
no,
Queen.
no,
That's
no,
true.
no.
Not the Queen, Lady Stephanie.
But really?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, come on, be brave.
No, I've never.
Hand on my hip.
I don't even know how.
And off we go.
But really, I don't know how.
Doing all right there.
You're doing just fine.
All right. Oh, it's,
All right.
Do I think the
It's
UK
fine.
focus tree for Hearts of Iron's outdated? I think it's okay. I think they're all okay. Trouble with that game is that Paradox makes a change, country gets an updated focus tree,
not so
and they
bad.
become overpowered. Was there a levitating Henry there? I missed it.
You wore me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
Oh dear.
How about a dance with a real man?
How about you leave me alone and bother someone
That's
else?
Andy Serkis. Well, it looks
Come
like him.
on. It's a crime to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him. You got tits like a cow and calf. That's it. I like a woman to fight before I fuck her.
Henry, We're not going to stop at beating this guy up. I'm just going to kill him outright.
Pay for that, boy.
Dark Henry. Hurry up, mate. I've got a trebuchet to go and see to. Can I kill him now? Can I kill him? Oh, I wonder.
My hero. Does it hurt?
You should worry about the other fella.
This
I'm
might
fine.
unlock more fighting.
Of course you are.
Stuff.
That's why you wince every time I touch you. You saw him off, though. He wasn't feeling so playful after you'd finished.
Hey,
with him.
Beans on Toast. I'm on YouTube as well, live streaming, multi-streaming over on there, on the MarkGFL channel. I need to get something that'll combine the chat, but unfortunately Twitch doesn't like that. It's against the terms and conditions. Which is odd. But there we go. Do I prefer to play Hearts of Iron 4 with DLC or without?
You'll probably be
Depends on the
fine.
country.
But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
I'll try not to go to the toilet
Thank
then. Badumtis.
Can I take you home?
You never give up. Are you sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can find my own way home.
I'll manage those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
She can go. It's a long walk. I don't want to... Oh, it's okay. It's cut there. That's fine.
I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
You should go in before Peshek starts fretting.
I'm now regretting putting that poison in their porridge pot. Oh, hello. She's so funny. Yeah, confused, eh? He's looking... Trebuchet? Teresa. Which shall it be? Take Teresa to the broken wheel. I can ask her out again in a couple of days. I might as well stay the night here. There's no point travelling back in darkness to fight a war, eh? Hey, Gamer Trojan. Playing medieval Sims again. Pretty much. Yeah, I am very much regretting putting that Bane poison in that food now. Doesn't seem to have bothered them at all. Bring the weapon to that pub. Knock the pub down. I could go back. I could go back. And I don't know if the guy'd still be there. It's also, it's on the other side of town. It takes a while to get there. That was a nice little scene, though. That was a friendly one. However, we've got to be up early. Crack of dawn. Head out for Talmberg. And an epic fight and a meeting with Destiny. So, Julian, you were asking about Hearts of Iron 4. Do I play with DLC or without? Do I prefer to? Depends on the country. The big nations, I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. But some of the smaller nations, when they've had DLC made especially for them, much more fun with that DLC. Things like the Scandinavian nations, they're frankly overpowered, to be quite honest, with the DLC. And not that interesting to play without. Don't touch the pot, Henry. Don't touch it. We know what's in there. I shall wander past safely. Hey, Girth. Really love your content. It brightens your day. I do like to join your next stream. Oh, okay. Hang on. That looks very much like a bot to me. Add you on Discord. Ban. If by any chance that you are not a spam botter, then do hit me up somewhere. And I apologise in advance, and we'll sort that out. But just for context, for anyone else watching, there's an awful lot of spam bots mainly on Twitch, a few on YouTube, but mainly on Twitch. And anything that comes in with I'm a graphic designer, video creator, or video editor, or hey, I love your stuff, hit me up on Discord. It's spam or scams, and if you are a streamer yourself, don't interact with them. That's all. Hey, Slacker George, nice to see you. All is well. All is very well today. In fact, hang on, I can fast travel this. I don't need to do this journey. We're going to go not there. Although Oh, no, the monastery. No, I am really not like there. I was looking at the face and I thought, hey, it's improved, but it hasn't. Oh, God, no, wait. I've got to go. There's some lost items. Okay, we've got a job to do here. Yeah, it is a fantastic day today because I got some new coffee delivered yesterday. It's a Colombian variety called El Indio. I've had it before, but from a different coffee supplier, my usual one. I went to order it last week and they didn't have any just in stock. They just get like batches of beans. They're a small roaster. And I was kind of gutted, so I thought, you know what, I'll search the internet and see if there's anyone else in the UK selling this variety. And there was one in Scotland, and I thought, I'll try it. They might roast it differently. It might not taste the same. Anyway, it came yesterday, and it is superb. This really fruity flavoured coffee. I absolutely love it. So yeah, got that, came yesterday, opened it up today, so it's a good day. Any day with good coffee is a good day. I am going the wrong way. So, have I killed someone else and it's gone into there? What's my favourite character in Kingdom Come besides Henry? Who do I like in here? Lord Hanush is cool. He's really cool. He's just funny. He's just like this big brute of a man who swears a lot and likes fighting. He's a good character. Radzig is a bit boring. Divish is a bit old and steady. Fritz and Matthew are just a pair of dicks. I don't like them at all. I don't know, really, other than that.
Hey!
You weren't supposed to be in there. I'll have to sneak in and knock him out. I'll wait till he goes back to bed. You've had too many bad coffees. You don't know what a good one tastes like. It's all personal preference. Some people like the more traditional coffee shop flavoured ones. I prefer like the naturally processed ones, which gets more of the coffee cherry flavour into the bean. It's not all washed off. It's left the dry and process on the bean. And they then turn into really fruity flavoured. And I love them. I think they're gorgeous. You like the fighting monk? Oh, yeah, the one that shags the barmaid. Father Godwin, he is epic in this. I wish there was more stuff with him. I hope he appears in the next game. I just hope he appears in the next game. Mate, you're going to have to go back to bed. This is nothing to do with you. I'm here for the church stuff. I'm going to give you an ultimatum. You go back to bed, or I kill you.
What was that noise?
Hi Beans, when am I next streaming Hearts of Iron 4? Do you know what? I might throw up a Hearts of Iron 4 stream next week. I've currently on the MarkGFL Gaming got a UK playthrough going on. But as I'm not sure what game I'm going to stream live next, I might throw up a Hearts of Iron 4 stream. And we'll try and pick some wonky sort of challenge to do. Something a bit different. But I don't know. I will schedule it. If you watch on YouTube, I schedule it on there. But for Twitch, it's hard to announce to people beforehand what you're going to do. So announcements I usually go on Discord. So let me just see if I can drop a link to Discord in there. You're probably already on it. But if not, do check it out. And then I try to, any channel updates I try to put on there. Is the priest the companion of Henry and Hans in Kingdom Come 2? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'll have to look out for that. That sounds... That'll be cool if he is. That guy needs to go. Right, he's fine. We're in? Do I even need to be in there? Yeah, I do. That's where the missing item is, isn't it? Didn't murder him this time. I nearly did. I nearly held down the F key. I held off. Right, so it's in here. The key to the... Oh, is that what it was? It was... Oh, that... I don't need that. It wasn't me, officer. The door was open and the guy was unconscious when I walked past the house. I need to get in here, don't I? We will wait. I should have waited 2 hours, actually. Never mind. He's in the trailer with Henry. Excellent. I don't think I've seen that trailer. I'll have to have a look. But that sounds like good news. I thought they'd bring him back because I'm certain he's a very popular character with the fans. I'm trying to think of who else is a great character. There's no one else that's really standing out at the moment. And also, it wouldn't make sense for a lot of the characters that we know in the game to travel. Like, there's Andrew the innkeeper. Teresa might make a reappearance, maybe? But I think Henry's moved on, or she's moved on from Henry. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a bit longer. Just past the time. Lurking outside the shop. I mean, there was the guy from... Any of the guys in Band of Bastards? No, none of them survived my playthrough, unfortunately. Ah, this dude is not waking up. I need to go back and do the trebuchet thing, but at the same time... Wait until the apothecary has read the book. Is he somewhere else? Because it's not showing up on the map. I'm sure it did before. Or is it just a case of I need to wait? It shouldn't take long. I guess I can go and do the main quest. Because I don't think... It doesn't end the game. You can come back and do things afterwards. So, we'll go and do the trebuchet. At least we've set this one in motion. Do you know what I might just fancy doing? We need to go here anyway. So I'm going to take a sort of a roundabout route. We're going to go to Ujits. And I'm just going to try and find someone to beat up. Because it should lead on to a hand-to-hand quest. Down in Ledechko or somewhere else, I'm sure. Do you know what? I wonder if the next part of that quest doesn't trigger until I've reached a certain level of hand-to-hand skill. That is a possibility. Right, we're going to go... Why have I lost some... Oh, I'm starving? Oh, damn. Okay, well, that's a mistake. Hang on. Let's just go and get some food. Right, that fixes that. There's probably more food I can get. How about the character that you hate the most in Kingdom Come? Kunesh, I didn't mind Kunesh as a character. I certainly didn't hate him because he was easy enough to defeat. Who have I absolutely hated? It'll be someone who like talks down at you or makes life very awkward for you. Not sure. Not sure actually. That's a good question. I don't know if I've interacted with anyone enough to sort of... Or someone's caused me so much grief I've absolutely hated them. There is... It's not him. There is a guy... Part of the Johanka quest from the A Woman's Lot DLC. The... Witch... Not the Witchfinder. Inquisitor, I think. The one who tries to try her for witchcraft. I think I'd probably come close to hating him, but I haven't seen him in this playthrough because I've not started that DLC. And I don't think I will. But I do want to see if I can find a fight in this. So, no, it's not showing. It's not showing on the map. That's a shame. I don't know if there's anyone I can talk to. I'm going to try and mount up and go to the fisherman's hut. Istvan Toth. I don't think I hate him. He's a good villain. He's a good villain character. As in, the villain part is played really well. I don't mean like he's a good guy, but I think he's a well-written evil character. Let's have a look. No, I can't think of anyone else that I absolutely despise. I don't think I should be riding through here, should I? Oh, God, have I picked the most awkward way possible to try and get out of town? I have. Yep. And this is getting worse. There we go. Hang on. I need that road. That's the one I need. There we go. Right. We move out of town safely now. Until we run out of road. I do like the terraced fields and stuff. I think it's pretty smart. So there's a fisherman's hut out here. It might be that one. It might be one of these. I'm going to see if I can start a fight with someone. But I'm pretty sure I did all these. Actually, what is my skill? Skills in... Oh, it's combat, sorry. Unarmed. It's only 12. Ah, that's annoying. Okay. Maybe it's not going to give me the quest till I level that up, but I'm not going to level it up until I find someone to fight. Or to train with. Who would train me in unarmed combat? Who's this guy? Wayfarer?
Yeah.
There's the place I need. I wonder if I have to get to level 15 before the next fight becomes available.
I hope I can be of some help.
Training. Fist fighting.
I want to get better at fist fighting.
Are you pulling my pizzle? You want me to teach you after what you did here? Bye.
What did I do to him?
Let's fight.
Damn. I hope I seen that last. Farewell.
Smack. He's not very good, this guy, is he? He probably thinks the same about me. What? Maybe if I took the armor off, maybe give him a chance. Oh, that looked like a good combo. Feel kind of bad about this, but at the same time, what's he got on him? Nothing. I don't think I can progress that fight. I think that's the problem. That quest. Unless I could find more of him. Maybe he came back to find me looting his house. Oh, let's take his breakfast as well. I know there's more people in town I can go fight with. Nothing we need in there. I just don't know where to find them. And the quest isn't going to give me anything now, is it? Sadly. Hey, mate, you want to fight? Would you train?
I want to get better at...
Are you pulling my piss? Good luck to you.
No.
Let's fight.
All right.
Who else trains me in unarmed, I wonder?
No curve. Fucking hell.
Smack! Henry's on the offence. Ooh, he got me. That twist sounds... Oh, looks very painful. That's the one. And now... Oh. Did I knock him out? Okay. That's not getting my skill up fast enough. So, if there is someone that I can go and talk to train, that would be awesome. But I can't do it there. Probably the guy in Ratai. There is a guy in Ratai. Anyway, we're going to do the main quest. I think there's something I've done that's probably knocked that quest line out. I don't remember if you have to be a certain level of combat to get the next part of the quest. Damn, that is a nice fruity coffee. That is gorgeous. Never had a coffee like that. And it's not to everyone's taste, I know. But I definitely prefer the fruitier, fresher... Not fresher, that's not fair. Probably more acid coffee, I think, is the correct way of describing it. Okay, this is going to be fun. We are going to switch weapons. What have I got? Nothing, apparently. Oh, because we've been fist fighting, of course. And that one. And arrows. Put the hunting arrows back on the bow. On the horse, rather. And we want better piercing arrows. Probably better piercing arrows. I don't have many, though. I have piercing arrows. We should probably use the better ones. Right, okay. All is equipped. We are going to shoot the trebuchet. Where's the guy at? Excuse me.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
I love that. Whoosh.
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
Oh, poor old cockerel. Do I get to load and fire this? Oh, the messenger has arrived. What bad news does he bring?
Move. Move. God damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish. Sir, they're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right.
Why is he out of breath?
Who's
He's been in his
coming?
horse.
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colours of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic. He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him.
I don't know who this guy is. Is he the bald-headed guy? He might be, that we saw at the start of the game. I think we're going over the castle wall.
Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine. How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
The sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here.
I don't remember this bit.
If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townburg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
This is
We
cool.
will be ready.
I normally remember all the plots of video games that I've played. I don't remember this bit. This is nice.
My part in the battle, sir. I wanted to go with the Skalitz.
It is Brian Blessed.
I need more
Yep.
than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander, but many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is...
I'm not sure I'm the hero of Skalitz that people think I am. I'm kind of known for being a bit of a bastard.
Sir, do you really think I'm someone the men could look up to?
Henry, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't even be here today. And everyone knows that. Except you, it seems. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But, sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short rein and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Scallots men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rattay.
Okay, this looks like we've got an important part to play. And a big fight coming up as stuck on a chair. Sorry, that kind of ruined the epic scene there, didn't it? We can't reload this, can we? Where's Brian Blessed gone?
Bearing down on us with his band of goat fuckers. And if there's
A band of goat fuckers? Really? Well, you know, it takes all sorts. Who are we to judge? Let's see. I need to go... Actually, I can get rid of that marker now. That one's done. We're going here. When you're ready, go to the battleground. Oh, I do need to be careful because that is at the bottom of a cliff.
All right.
Whee! Yeah, Brian Blessed. I wonder if his agent just got him the lines and he just read them out. I mean, he does a good job. He acts the part. He does good. But I do wonder if he took more of an interest in the game, as some actors do. Some actors just, you know, they're paid just to read lines. They learn the type of character they have to play, so they know how to read the stuff out, and they record that typically in a voice studio, recording studio, and they're done. But some like really get to know the project that they're being employed for. They're not just lending a voice for money and, you know, earning a wage. They want to get, I wouldn't say necessarily involved, but they want to learn more. They want to take an interest in it. A bit like Henry Cavill does with his Witcher stuff, with his Warhammer stuff. And so I wonder if Brian Blessed was more interested in this, and it'd be cool if he's actually played the game. I'd love to find out, actually. I don't know if he's a gamer at all. I suspect not. But he's a cool guy. He likes exploring and stuff. He's got all sorts of stories of trekking in the Himalayas, looking for yetis and big feet.
Easy.
Hold.
Just a little longer.
I'd love to pull my longbow out here. Can we get it?
Hold.
I think we have to let him get past, don't we?
Easy, man. My God.
Damn it! They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
Here they come.
Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
Smack! Down they go. Bosh! Head cracker. Amazing. Smack! Hang on. Bosh. He's not looking this way. Down he goes. I love the mace. The mace is incredible. I guess this would be the problem in like a proper melee, wouldn't it? You can fight the guy in front of you, but it's the guy to the side that you need to pay attention to. Get back into that water, son. Smack! Down he goes. And then once you're surrounded, you can't watch people, you know, front and back. It's just impossible. We just like swinging away like a lunatic, to be quite honest. Oi, stop it. That's rude. There's our boys coming in. Is that Divish getting involved? Divish is supposed to be wounded, isn't he? Someone's swinging away with a sodding great big axe over there. I don't think that was a Bardiche. Hey, Pan, how you doing? Oh, no. They've pushed over the bridge. Defend the ford. Which way? This way? Leave my mate alone. You will regret it. I need to be careful I don't accidentally mace one of my own dudes. Oh, he saw that one coming. That was a surprise. You got a swing for me, baby? No, not you, you klutz. I'd say we've probably got him here. I need to try and not hit Lord Hanish over the head with a mace. It probably won't be received in the spirit it was meant. Join at the right time when it's time to get stuck in? Yeah, you turn up just when the violence reaches its crescendo. Well done, boys.
Here's their leader.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan.
Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
Aha.
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Well, that makes sense. If they realise that the main fight, or the main army's gone off to fight somewhere else, the defenders would sally forth. Where's my horse? Off we go. Them lot are going to take a long time to get there. Henry the hero arrives on horseback. Henry the horseback hero. Henry the horseback hero hurtles to help. Trying to think of something else beginning with H. I can't make that into a tongue twister anymore. Sorry, I was making an effort. There we go. Get off my trebuchet. Hang on. Let's get off. To battle it is then. Oi, mate. Well, if you're going to play that game, I've got a better idea then. Oh, now you wake up. Okay. We can play this game all day though. Get out the way. I need a clear shot. Donk. He flees. Took that one on the shield. Right, enough messing with arrows. No one touches my trebuchet. You're a bad guy, right? Oh, there's loads down here. Up. Whoa, that was Gimli at the defense of Helm's Deep. Awesome. Leaping over into the horde of the bad guys. And perhaps a bit optimistic. Let's get around. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that, pal. Now you're away from your friends. You're in a world of hurt. He says, "You're not watching." These are well-armoured soldiers here. These aren't the riffraff that we thought they were. Go on then. Did you see how that left a dent on his armour? That looked pretty spectacular. We earned a load of groschen. Not that we need it. Ooh, that looked good. Mace's rule, I think. What you find funny is that you tried to make that same joke last time and failed in a similar fashion. Did I? Which joke was that? The tongue twister one? I can't remember.
The damage isn't too serious.
So we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzig and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore, son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Rest? I'm a machine. I don't need rest. Combat looks cool. It is fun. It can be a bit janky, but the mass fights are loads of fun. When it's you versus 5 bandits, it's tough. And not just because it's hard to fight, it's the combat system can be tough. You 1 versus 1 is awesome. You feel like you're doing proper duels. It's that the numbers, when they're against you, they're kind of tricky. Do I need to repair? I kind of do, but there's no one here to repair. So my best option is to disappear. I don't think the other quest is ready yet, is it? It'll tell us if it is. Oh, well, it's obviously not going to tell me from there. No, it's not ready yet, so... do you know what? The armor's good enough. We'll just go. Let's just go with it. Let's see what's next.
Start talking, or make your peace with God. Greetings. What business have you?
I won't betray my...
No, wrong guy. Okay.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them.
Okay, I can beat him on... I can't beat him on the influence, but I can beat him on the other 2.
Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
The stats don't change. Okay.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
Fair enough.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
I really want to kill this guy. I think I'm not going to win this one, so I'll try it though.
How did you meet him?
What's that got to do with anything?
I wonder if I'd had a wash and stuff, that would have boosted that stat. And no, I think I would have still failed it.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an
That's a
exchange.
fair point.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit?
Yeah, it's done. Hi T-Pod, this is the only game where 3 peasants with some luck could kill you. In other games, you're just killing hundreds per second. It feels like you're just killing some pixels. That is quite meaningful. If you get surrounded, get into a bit of trouble, especially stuck in a bush, you can be in big trouble. I do love this game, though. I can't wait to see how they've changed or modified the combat system going into the second one.
I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
That sounds desperate.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
They must have a
Now
very
I'm curious.
intimate relationship.
Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You'd never understand.
Oh!
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad.
They actually
Anyway,
went
it's
there.
clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
Okay. I'd forgotten that was a thing as
Divish,
well.
I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hanish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
I love Hanush. He's awesome. Shame he doesn't have more of a part in the game, or as in like more of a side quest.
Sir Istvan!
What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him.
Ah,
It seems
uncomfortable.
we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
And Radzig?
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
Ah,
They're
a
unharmed,
code.
as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
They're keeping them in the royal quarters?
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell.
I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Okay. I think that was a clue. I'm going to assume that was a clue. They're in the royal chambers?
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father?
Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway.
That's
we don't
fair.
have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst? Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanish. All right. We'll let the men rest a while and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
Awesome. So it sounds like in Bohemia, they had their own version of the Wars of the Roses with people switching sides and fighting to put their own ally on the throne. It just sounds like it's been the same all throughout medieval Europe, really, doesn't it? Same issues. The Open Kingdom Come 2, people would surrender more. Some prisoners' management. It's unrealistic how in most games you need to kill 100% of enemies to win. That's quite true. Yeah, people would surrender more. Certainly in the armies, I think. In the battles. When people realised it wasn't going their way, if they didn't think they could get away, they would try and surrender. But then I don't know here, in this part of the world, what the tradition was with taking prisoners and stuff. Yeah, that could do with a clean up. However, I don't think I have anything to clean up with, do I? We can have a wash, right? There's somewhere to have a wash at least. It'd be nice to have nice, sparkly, shiny armour. There isn't a... What it needs here in this camp, right, is a blacksmith. There's one down there. Do you know what? I'm going to go and see this guy. He's just down there. Oh, hang on. I pressed it twice. I might at least be able to get the armour looking shiny and repaired. There's no tailor. And the bathhouse is closed. So we're kind of limited in what we could do. But I'll try and get the armour fixed. But yeah, there absolutely should be, with an army, like, armourers, shouldn't there? We will go this way. Oh, I can't fast travel. Damn it. Okay. Here we go then. Down the hill of death. I have to watch that. That is quite a big drop. Actually, I say there isn't any armourers. I haven't actually looked. Nothing shows up on the minimap. They should have brought some. Oh, they should have brought some nice bathhouse ladies for the siege. Keep the troops happy. They would have had a camp following of such ladies, I'm sure. And laundry people too. Are you the blacksmith? No, you're Rupert. I don't know who Rupert is. God damn it, there's no blacksmith here. He does have a house nearby, but what time of day is it? He should be here. He's maybe gone home for lunch. We'll try and find him. I think this is probably going to be a pointless task, isn't it? I do remember... I remember I had to find his house so I could steal some stuff. He might be kicking around. I think it's empty. Nope. Okay. Well, it was a nice idea coming down here. Unless I wait around, he might show up. Hi, Elwyn. He keeps going back and forth. I'll try and hang around and see if I can find him. Is there a house further down? Or was that another camp I'm thinking of? I think I'm thinking of one of the charcoal camps. Oh. Oh, no. What I'll do is I'll just quickly... Can I not even use this? Oh, I can. I'll just sharpen the sword up a little bit. That looks very nice, doesn't it? More pressure. There we go. Get a nice edge on that. Okay, that'll do. Look in the tent camp next to the forge. The tent camp? Do you mean in there? We'll go take a look. I'm gonna get... Well, that's the soldier anyway. Anybody here? I don't see anyone that looks like a blacksmith. Oh, this is rather fine, isn't it? We could have a look in these. What have we got? Food. We're going to try the other one. I think if I can get out. It's just, you know, the game's gone that way. We've lockpicked and stolen everything we can. Be shame to not look in the big hard chests. Not that there's anything I want at this stage, but bows aren't better. Keeping their weapons under lock and key. Oh, that's a very hard one. It didn't look like a good chest, this one. Oh, it's my tent. 83.4. I'll take those. Nothing else of any interest to us at this point. Right. We still haven't found the blacksmith. And he's not here. I'll have a run around. I'll have a quick look. It's worth just one quick glance around. Maybe he did travel up to the main siege camp. Who's that? Who's that? Let's try that guy there. Rupert? Bollocks. No, that's kind of annoying then. There is a guy. He does work around here. He does travel around a bit. I've no idea where we'll find him. It was worth a look, but I guess we go back and we go through the siege and the cutscene and everything else in disgusting, dirty armour. He might be next to a fire or a table. We'll have... No, that's Bernard. Rupert's doing his thing. Oh, wait, hang on. That's military livery, but... Oh, okay, it's not... Oh, it's the quartermaster. Should have recognised the hat. Okay, dude's not here. We mount up and disappear. We tried.
Yeah.
We tried to make an effort. That's Hanush. It's kind of cool that the other characters, they're like the military leaders and stuff, they go about their business. You know, they're inspecting the camps, they're patrolling round. The game makes an effort to make it look and feel real, right? His house was on the right. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're moving on. It's a shame the bathhouse isn't open. It's all of Talmberg is shut down. I could travel elsewhere, but let's just go for a fight. Unless he's up here, what are the chances that we see a guy... Have you got anything to say?
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
We came at the last moment.
True. I feared the worst. I had to flee from the Turks once. But this was an even closer shave. But as for our misfortunate Master Fafer, I fear you may have come too late.
He's wounded?
I examined his wounds and I'm not sure he's strong enough to pull through.
That is too bad. Too bad that you weren't able to escape on time.
Yes, Sir Capon took fright. Understandably for someone his age. But not to worry. A little practice in killing foes will put steel in him.
Didn't realise he'd run off.
How do you like it here, Master Keezer?
It's quite satisfactory. Indeed, it's more than satisfactory. I have to commend Master Fafer for his diligent supervision of the construction work. His extensive knowledge of mechanics is proving most useful. He has the makings of quite a competent siege master.
I don't think he's yearning to become one. His life's mission has been to manage the mines.
We'll see if he feels the same after he has a crack at firing our trebuchet. It's a sight to knock the wind out of any man, especially if he's standing too close.
Once you've had a taste of excitement, eh? There's Master Fafer. He looks absolutely fine. He's not injured.
Greetings. What business have you?
We came just in time, didn't we?
Quite. I thought my last hour had come. But Lord Capon came to our defence and fought like a lion. I'd say he's growing into a proper nobleman at last.
I think more people will be changing their minds about him.
They should. I owe him my life. God bless him.
I wish I hadn't come and talked, because now we've got two conflicting versions of what happened to Hans Capon. And neither of them make sense.
Take care.
We'll not ask any more for fear of it spoiling something and driving my opinion of the writing down or something like that. Disappointing. Okay, that's... I quite like the story about Hans Capon running away. I thought, oh, okay, he's gone. And then we got a very different version. I would tend to believe the Master Fayfair one because, let's say, is a bit more of a reliable witness. I don't see any blacksmith around here. Who's that guy?
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
How are things with you?
I thank the Lord I'm still alive and well.
So do I. Others haven't been so fortunate.
Well, he can't trade and he can't repair, so... Alright, I think we just go to the attack. We're not getting anywhere with this.
Ah, I'm glad you came.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
I'd be delighted.
I'd be delighted.
To smash my castle?
Reputation lost?
Can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. Good luck.
Okay. Do we just go and
Load
do
the
this?
trebuchet!
Hop to it, son. Hop to it. Can I help? Can I go and get a stone? Those look like meaty stones, don't they? I love the creaking ropes noises. Even though technically we should be seeing the ropes coil around this, I'll give them that. If you stand back from a distance, it looks just fine. These were an ingenious invention. Big counterweight, rock on the end. Looks impressive, that. There's one for sale. I don't know, it's probably already been sold, but Todd Cutler of the Todd's Workshop YouTube channel, he built one of these, played about with it on his land, and he was selling it off. I think someone asked if I wanted to buy it. Well, obviously the answer is yes, but I have no space or money for such a toy, and I would get arrested straight away because I would use it for mischief. Shooting at a target in a field 300 yards away is good for one or two shots until you hit it, and then you think, I wonder if I could hit that guy's greenhouse from here. I wonder if I could launch a load of melons at that house over there. What if I put my dog on the end with a parachute attached? Yeah, you can see I'd get myself into a load of trouble very quickly. Where's the lever? This is the lever? Oh, wait, hang on, they're loading it still. I see one in there already. I don't think you can double shot these babies. Shall I launch it whilst he's stood there? That would be... Oh, God, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Are we ready? Twang. That hit the castle itself. I can imagine these balls going crashing through the roof. I like this, though. This is nice. Israel were using trebuchets on Lebanon border years ago? A year ago? It looked hilarious. Serious business if you're actually in an area getting hit by one of these. We think of them as like ancient technology now, but I mean, if you're still under one, if your house is under one of these balls that comes down, it's probably not very pleasant.
How are things with you?
Wrong guy.
I thank the Lord.
Yeah, we've had this conversation.
Good luck then.
It's like one of those guys at the pub that you kind of know, but can't remember much about. So you ask you got no other conversations. They say, "Oh, how are things with you?" And you get the small talk answer back. It's like, "Well, that's like really must be getting on now." Do you do unarmed training? No.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Screw you.
It's all the same, isn't it?
No, it is not.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back.
Okay, we're going to have to take some time to go out and... What's it say? Wait until the 2-day bombardment is finished. So we're going back to Ratai, I think. We'll go and get all the armor fixed and everything else. I don't think I can go and start any fights, which is a shame. Or get any training. You watch Todd's Workshop and other similar such things, and the medieval archery man. Who's the medieval archery man? We want to be that side. We'll go to the inn first. If it's dark, we'll go bed. If it's not dark, we'll go to the bathhouse. There is a medieval archery man. He's been on the Todd's Workshop channel as a guest. Is that the same one? They were using the trebuchet with flaming ammo to burn vegetation. No modern ammo. Can't launch 20 litres of gasoline 1 kilometre away for that cheap. I mean, that's a terrifying thing, actually. Launching, it's basically napalm, isn't it? It's lobbing. The time of day is bathhouse time. We might talk to Teresa, so we won't go for the full works in the bathhouse. Why did I get off the horse? I could have brought the horse with me. It might be my last visit. Oh, we also want to... I need to see a tailor. Never mind, we'll get sorted out here.
God be with you.
I'm interested...
So what?
Yeah, I'm going to behave myself now.
I bet.
I'm sure you'll... Take care.
Oh, it's free. I don't have to pay now. I've got that speech perk. There was a lot of work to do on the armour, apparently. Which means the shops are going to be shut. I'll try and get to the tailors, but I think they're probably shut now. It's getting dark. They won't be open. We can wait till daylight. Or we can just go sleep it off. Is there anything I need to do in town? Don't think there's anyone left to fight and kill. If I can find that guy who does the hand-to-hand training... I can't remember what he's called, but he often walks around this place, doesn't he? Who's this? He's not an artisan. Oh, I was going to go and see the butcher's wife.
How's your husband?
Still no better.
Tonda. No, it's not him. Might be him. No. Is it? Townsman. Nope.
God grant you good health.
You have a feeling his name is Joe. That sounds familiar. Medieval archery guy on YouTube called Joe. If anyone recognises that name, give us a shout. I know the guy you mean. I don't know his name though. We would like to be... The tailor's shut now. It's dark. I'm sure they're shut, but I'll just check. Yeah. I could break in and steal some sewing kits. I might be able to fix it myself. Where's the butchers? We've still got a guard there. Well.
I've lost everything. My home, my family, my
Oh, I have something for you.
livelihood.
I think I threw it away. Hang on. I've got something for you, my man.
Greetings, good night. How may I serve you?
I think I have something that belongs to you.
I carry that around forever.
Skallets.
What do you mean?
Just a goblet.
That's it?
By all the saints, thank you. You don't even know how much you've helped us. And if you know my wife, then you'll know you've just saved my life.
I probably shouldn't even tell you this, but Kunesh was after your treasure too. He wanted us to keep it ourselves.
What?
Let's drop him in it.
I'll give him. I mean to say, I'll tell everyone about him. I don't know what to say. Here, take this at least. I'm poor, but you saved us.
Wow.
Good luck then.
Just give me a load of money. There's nothing else I can do, is there? Okay.
Take care.
I was hoping to recruit him for Pribyslavitz now that we need labourers. But now that Fritz and Matthew are permanently dead, they're out of the question. Joe Gibbs. Cheers, Piranha Man. That does sound... It sounds familiar. It does sound familiar. So my objective is to sneak in through the house. Oh, can we... Oh, we can't get in this way. I think I'm hidden. I'm supposed to have the Sixth Sense perk, right? It's supposed to tell me if I'm about to be spotted. But I don't think it works. Now, I don't think we can actually get into this room. I think it's like permanently out of bounds. But that doesn't mean to say I'm not going to try again. Oh, no, it's open this time. His daughter's not here, though. And you can't rob the chest. I can sleep in her bed. That would be weird. Well, you can get in here because you have to plant a letter in here, don't you? But there's no sign of the butcher's daughter. So I think we'll just leave. Sprint past the guard. And I think we're done in town. So I need to go. I'm going to go back to the mill and have a rest. I don't think there's anything...
Are you blind?
What the hell? Don't think there's anything else I can achieve here. I would like to see one day, as an experiment, if I can murder the entire town here. But it's not going to be today. I would be curious to see if that would work. You should be able to ride people down in this game, I think. It should count. Who's that? Don't know. I need someone who's going to train me in unarmed. The only guy I can find won't teach me anymore. Won't even talk to me. Do you want out?
Look at you, lover boy.
What's that supposed to mean?
How about another little outing with me?
You never give up, do you? That would be great. Only not just now. Come and see me in a day or two.
Oh, it's just that I've got this, like, castle to storm in a couple of days, and, like, I'm free now. But never mind. Yeah, we'll wait until after my certain death, leading the vanguard over the castle walls. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I kind of get the impression she doesn't care about me that much. 12 hours of sleep. See, this is a great thing.
Teresa's doing now. I could stop by and see her again. I
That-
enjoyed it last time.
That was like just 5 minutes ago, and now the quest time is up. This is a great thing about having money. I don't feel like I have to turn to a life of crime anymore. There's nothing in it for me. But we will go and get everything nicely repaired and cleaned. So, armourer or blacksmith. But yeah, armourer would do. Because they'll repair the weapons as well, I think. Go and see Teresa. Don't eat from that pot. Do we do it? Do we... I mean, we're here.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Would you like to get up to some more mischief? It was fun the last time.
Yes, it was. I'm a bit surprised you thought so too. Although a girl doesn't get a chance to tend the wounds of a gallant defender every day. Shall we play blind man's buff?
That's really what you want to do?
I know it's a game for children, but I always liked it, and I won't feel stupid playing it with you.
Hey,
All right,
lad,
why not?
don't you want a little
Good.
wager on
Then
the
follow me.
rat tourney?
Okay. How do we do this?
Nobody will see us here in this barn.
Are you shy?
It's a game for little children. Of course I'm embarrassed.
Well, adults play it too, you know.
But only when they're drunk.
I haven't played that for years. I was a kid last time I played that.
I'll cover my eyes.
Well, they do say love is blind.
Cheeky boy.
But this is a game you won't be winning. I've got ears sharper than a bat.
And I'm as stealthy as a cat. You'll never find me.
In my chainmail
But if you
armour.
leave the barn, you lose. Come here.
Sneak up behind her and stealth kill or knock her out. That would be hilarious. Shall I do that?
Come on, spin me around. What are you waiting
Can I
for?
do that? Maybe not
Blind
stealth
I
kill.
may be, deaf I'm not. Make a sound, and you'll get got. How does it go after that?
It doesn't matter. Go and hide.
Follower.
Ha! Got you.
Oh, hide from Teresa. Okay. Can we do a knock? I can talk to her. It would be hilarious if I could knock her out.
Yeah. What was that? Was that you?
What was what? Shall I whistle for the horse?
Where are you?
Didn't work. We need to change the light. It did work. Oh God! I've summoned the horse demon.
I bet you're here. No? You're a sneaky one. How come I didn't hear you? Oh no!
Oh.
I've left clothes out to dry. We have to bring them in before they get soaked.
Should I have let her win? Maybe I should have let her win. Yeah, you go get him. I'm going to change the light bulb that was flickering over here. I can't see it now. It seems to have fixed itself. Come on then.
You'll have to put it by the stove to dry.
I will come and observe. I want to see what happens when you do this on horseback. Oh shit, she's gone. Oh, it's a trader? I'm in the wrong place. I thought, why has Teresa put a headscarf on? That's probably not going to go down very well, is it? Help her collect the laundry. Does this count? Do you know what? I know where this goes now. We're going to get the horse in on this as well. If we can.
It's sopping wet.
Not afraid of thunderstorms, are you?
Not anymore.
Shouldn't we spread the linen out?
Henry, hush now.
Now that escalated quickly. We are going to skip that because we don't want to get demonetized for this. Sorry, folks. I have some other content of that up on the channel, and yeah, YouTube doesn't like that sort of stuff. It very quickly gets flagged for like 18 plus, which isn't a huge problem, but yeah, I'm sure you guys don't need to see all that again, right? Anyway, that's the end of that. I do hate those really awkward sort of love scenes in games where it's quite clear that the actors obviously haven't filmed it together. So they've filmed their like motion tracking suits doing it separately, and the animators have tried to put that together, and it looks weird, like you've got arms that don't really connect in an embrace and everything else going on. It's just odd. Just odd. What's that buff? Smitten. When you're smitten by love, the world seems more beautiful than before, and maybe you seem more beautiful to the world. After spending time with your beloved, your charisma is temporarily increased by 3. There we go. We did it. We did the Teresa stuff as well, which I wasn't really planning on, but we did it anyway. This one, that apothecary is taking a long time over reading that book.
Hey, lad. Greeting.
You won't have anything to train me in, will you? No.
Good luck then.
Let's see what you got in here, by the way.
Christ, a thief! People! A thief!
Are you surprised? Are you really
I see
surprised?
a thief! God!
Are you surprised? You've trained me like a boss to do that.
God! Come here quick! There's a thief over there! God! I see a thief! God!
Well, this is going to be an interesting outcome to the tale, isn't it?
Come here quick!
I can't shoot him. I can't shoot him. Right, okay. Well, we're going to have to explain that. Or we just get on the horse and sod off. We don't need to... Oh, I do need to be around here for the other quest. I don't know where Teresa's gone. Probably getting dried out, is she? I have a feeling you can't talk to her. Well, actually, I will be able to for the DLC. If this had been without the DLC, I wouldn't be able to talk to her for the rest of the game. That would be it. That's where that ends. Peshex, he is such a hypocrite. He is a complete and utter hypocrite. They'll have forgotten about me by the time they come back. Let's see. Let's go to... I need somewhere with an armourer. There's Sasau. I could go back and see what's going on there. Sod it. We'll go to Sasau. We've got stuff we can do there. We can go play dice. We can get our stuff fixed. We can have a fight. Ah, Ledechko. I could have maybe found the brawlers there. I don't know if there's anyone in Sasau to have a fight with. I should have gone to Ledechko. We'll maybe do that. What time of day is it? Middle of the afternoon. That's okay. That's a perfect time to get everything fixed up here. Wrong place. It must be this one. What are you doing here? Going into the armourers. Been a while since I've been in, to be quite honest.
I'm at your service.
I don't need an armour smith. He won't come anyway. Right, select all. Does it do weapons as well? It does. 277. Just close the deal. Nice, that bit's done. So across the road to the tailors. At least we get that fixed up. That would be nice.
I hope I can be...
God be with you.
Select all and close the deal. Nice and cheap. Do you know what? We might just buy some tailoring kits. Is there any really cool stuff we could get, actually? Just for looks. No, they don't look as good as you think. Can't put a dress on. A felt green hat. Should go and finish the game looking like that. I think that would be awesome. Oh, that doesn't look bad, actually. Increases the body armor as well. Nah, I kind of like the look of the hood. We'll stick with that. I'm actually just looking for fixing kits. So, tailor's kit, please. We'll take the whole lot. And finding a blacksmith is easier than finding a tailor. Oh, I need to close the deal. Thank you. Okay, what's left to do? Dice at the tavern? There is someone to fight with here. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. Where will I find them? Yeah, there's a fighting ring up here. I remember it from before. There's somewhere where you can go. And I'm certain there's a fighting ring. Let me go and see who's kicking around. There might be someone I can talk to and learn about fist fighting. And it might just be a case of I need to bump into them to trigger the quest. I didn't know there was a quarry here. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Peter Lakuta.
What are you doing here?
Why have we got a named character down here? He must be something relevant. Oh, it's the Lakuta family. Okay. We found their farm. This is the fighting place. I just need to find someone then, don't I? Someone who I can talk to. But whether I need to have the quest before I come here. And that's the problem. I'm having a look in there. There's a pig on the roof. It's a cool little village, this. The Tanner. There's just no one I can talk to, sadly. That's a real shame. Do I need to eat? No. It's alright, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. And this doesn't lead to anywhere of any interest, does it? Okay, so there is a fighting thing here. I can't get the quest, and I don't know who I have to beat up. It's still telling me to go to Ujits, but I think I beat them all up there. No, we're good there. Ah, annoying. Okay. So there's something I haven't done, or the game's not recognised that I've done it. I don't know. I guess I could beat up cows. It's one way of levelling up unarmed, right, isn't it? I need to trap one against a fence. We're going to cause ourselves a stampede here. You're going to get stuck somewhere, mate. Can I drive this cattle through the town? Hang on, let's see if we can do this. It's going to get stuck. It's got to get stuck somewhere. Surely against the river. Now we've got it. Poor thing. We've knocked it out, but it's not dead. That's cool. Okay, we can knock a cow unconscious. How quick before he gets back up? See the Sasau bailiff? Okay, thank you, man. We'll go and have a look at that. The Sasau bailiff. He has caused me all sorts of grief. He's always there when I'm committing a crime. The scribe.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
God be with you.
Was the bailiff in here? Ah.
God be with you.
Is there anything interesting going on here?
It's so peaceful, it worries me. Been a pleasure.
Ah, that's a shame then. Let's leave. He might talk to me when he's out wandering about and say something different. Don't think, unless I can run into someone at the tavern over here, I don't think we're going to find it. It might be that I've done something else and maybe even inadvertently killed the guy I need to talk to.
Good God! What happened to your clothes? If you were robbed, you should report it.
Hang on, I've just paid... Oh, they're filthy. Again, okay.
God bless.
The innkeeper might give me a clue. I think I've talked to him, though.
I am at your service, Sir Knight.
Are there any problems around here I might be able to help with?
Nothing I've heard about. Thank the good Lord. It's quiet here.
Okay, we're done,
May the Lord watch
clearly.
over you.
We're clearly done. That's such a shame. I've got a key to the inn for some reason. So the bailiff told you where they were before? Said fighting kept people out of trouble. Well, I mean, he was in his sort of office and it classed as trespassing when I went in. Could it be possible that he would talk to me properly if I met him outside somewhere? The blacksmith's wife. I don't think there's anyone really to talk to anymore. Okay, we're going to go to the tavern over there. We're going to avoid the monastery like the plague. I don't know where Teresa went. But unless I want to do the DLC, there's nothing more to talk to there, so that's done. What about the mill? Hang on, there's the... Oh, it's the mill at the Dechko, isn't it? That I need to talk to. Well, you know what? It's daylight. Let's go over there. Is there anything at Vranik now? Is it worth going and having a look at Vranik? I haven't been back. Probably nothing there, right? The innkeeper can tell you too, and go to the tanner's in the evening. I'll go to the tanner's in the evening now that I know where it is. We'll try that. I think I've done the Dechko brawling. Who's here then? Anyone of any relevance? I'll have a look inside. It's a busy inn, this one. This makes me want to play Medieval Dynasty and get a village going and build the inn again. I wouldn't mind looking at that game again. That was awesome. Multiple ways to do it. Guess the variety makes it interesting. Does if it works. Oh, I need to go back and see her, don't I? But I can't do that yet either. Who's that going up that road? He looks like a bailiff. Oh, I can only pickpocket the guy. Okay. Well, clearly there's naught to do here then. So what I'll do is I'll head back to Sasau, wait for evening. And we'll go and try and get involved in that fight as well. We want to be here. So it's not going to be far off dark actually when we get there. Yeah, I'll just go down to that tanner. And we'll bump into them. I'll leave the horse, just because it'll kill more time running on foot. Oh, wait, is that... No, I thought that was the bailiff come out. Is he still in there? I'll try again.
What do you need?
No, he's not going to tell me shit. Let's go. Hoi, you, talk. I think he's probably one of them. What's that a sign for? Cobbler? Do you know what? I haven't visited a cobbler in ages. Let's go see what they have to sell. Although I'm fairly sure I've robbed everything from this one.
I hope I can be of some humble service. May the Lord watch over.
What do you sell? You don't sell gloves, do you? No. Nothing we need then. Right, to the tannery. Who are these dodgy looking guys? Ah, this might be something to do with it, is it? A ruffian. There's a pair of ruffians. Like, I feel like I should beat the shit out of them, but they might be part of the quest. They're not fighting, though. Oh, wait, no. Weren't they the two that ran off from the charlatan's house? I think that's probably what those guys are. They ran off from the charlatan's house when we had the situation there. So I could beat them up. I'll get arrested for it. You would assume he has a name for your reason? I don't think the cobbler can sort my boots because I'm wearing armoured feet now rather than shoes, so don't think he can fix those. It's a blacksmith or an armoursmith job. Aha! Okay, things are kicking off. Punch, he's called.
I'm honoured that you should come to me.
I want to get better at fist fighting.
Certainly.
Let's take it all then.
I'd like to hone my skills.
All right, but it'll cost
Oh,
you.
I can't go above this though, can I?
No. Pay close attention.
I'm up to 13 now, so I can't take the next one yet. Stump. Betwixt. Lanky. And weed. I can't actually fight here. This is annoying. Too early though? Probably too early.
Take care now.
So what I'll do is I'm going to wait an hour. And at some point, I'm either going to miss the opportunity or I'm going to get to do this. We shall see. We shall see.
It was before that.
This looks possible now. No.
Good luck to you. On anyone. How many fucking times do I have to tell you?
You landed on his face with your ass so hard the ground shook.
You're an ass. You'd better hope I don't shake you.
All I'm saying is that's the way it looked.
Fritz.
You fell on him and then sat on his face.
You too, you bastard. I've already told you what really happened.
So we all saw it wrong? What really happened then?
I knocked him down, and he pulled me down on top of him. I slammed him with my hip, not my ass.
I just don't know. Looked to me like you had his nose right between your nether cheeks.
You little piece of shit. You want to have a go?
If it works, it works.
Don't fight.
Try to get inside the arena. Hello? Staff? Service? Let's try again now. It looks like it's about 9 o'clock.
Farewell.
We're going to hang around here until something happens. In fact, I'm going to go over and beat up these pigs whilst I'm waiting. Oh, can I not hit the damn pigs? They're too low. Hang on, maybe if I... No. Okay, we can't train on pigs. You follow them somewhere else later? I think there might be somewhere else to go and fight. Right, the lights have come on. This signifies evening and maybe a change in... I can't talk to him at all now. What do I do? The game does not want me to do this quest. Tell you what, I'm going to wait an hour. We're going to try 1 hour. And then see if anything changes. I sometimes think that waiting like this, right where the quest is, it doesn't then trigger what's about to happen.
No, it was before that.
That's my hunch.
That scrapper from Ratty. I didn't sit on anyone. How many fucking times do I have to tell you? You landed on his face. Ah! So hard, the ground shook. You're an ass. You better hope I don't shake you.
Somebody!
Help!
Oh, God.
Hey!
Oh,
There's
God.
fellows beating each other over there. Do something about it.
Right, okay. That didn't work either. Screw them. It's clearly not meant that I should fight these guys in this playthrough. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to get arrested for not having a bloody torch out. Goodbye. I'm not hanging around to talk to you guys. We'll go to the inn, we'll rest up, by which point I can either go back to Ratai and do the Necronomicon quest, or we can go to Talmberg and do the main story event there. I wonder if talking to the bailiff at night might have made a difference when he was doing his rounds about the town. I don't know, the game is clearly just... I don't know, it just doesn't want me. It doesn't want me, it's done. Who are you? We'll sleep this off. I wish you could lock the door, actually. That should be a thing. So, nothing was happening with that. Now, whether that's because I haven't met the prerequisites for the quest, or it's bugged out, or some other reason, I couldn't tell you. We will get a few hours of sleep, which will top up the energy. We will then go and get some beans out of the pot, and we'll see if any quest has advanced by then. I think the game's trying to tell me something at this point. It's just trying to say, Mark, you have done so much shit in this game. You have broken every quest line available. It's time to call it a day. Go home, Henry. You're drunk. I think that's what the game is trying to say. Right. Any quests moved on? No. I'm still wanted. Watch me open the door and there'll be like a queue of guards outside. Tis a beautiful day in Bohemia. I like this open air cooking pot. I mean, that could just be full of rainwater, couldn't it, really? For my final act of defiance, shall I drop a load of poison in? No. No, that's just mean. And it doesn't seem to achieve very much. Right, well, I mean, we're not any the wiser here with anything. I'm wanted all over the bloody territory now. That still says wait until the 2-day bombardment is up. Apparently I'm wanted in Skalitz as well. There is a fight over there. I'm wanted in Pribyslavitz. That's a problem. I wonder... I'd still think there's someone left to fight in Ujits. I think that's why we haven't beaten everyone up, but I don't think I can find them. Anyway, the quest's not helping me with that at all. So, the Dechko we can't do. I'm going to go to the mill. Come on. We'll go to the mill, and we sleep there until either the Necronomicon quest is refreshed, or the siege is ready to fight. And then after that, I'm out of ideas. I am so out of ideas. We can go to the bathhouse again. Yes, we can. And get another wash. No quests have so far appeared. Right. I'm going to go and talk to these guys. I've never talked to these.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
Sounds a bit like, Johanka. Or Johanka. Where's your husband at? No sign of him. Okay. Bathhouse it is then. You've never seen poisoning work apart from swords, arrows, and the pots at Privoslavic's quest. I think you can put it in, like, you know when you find a bandit camp in the woods? I think you can poison their food. But I've never really bothered with it, to be quite honest. I've gone the wrong way, but I found an interesting new house. I don't know who lives in a house like this. That's a nice looking bed, actually, with a skin over it. They don't normally have that. Where we'll take that as a lady's slippers. A load of old clothes. Where the hell have I ended up? Fishing nets? Could it be there's a fisherman lives here? And does he want to fight? Yep, well, okay, that makes sense. I found an interesting site. Is there anything particularly interesting about it, other than it's just got fishing traps in? So I think we found the fishwives' place. I don't see anything else. I don't see anyone here, actually. Okay, so I'd gone the wrong way. That's fine. We go to the bathhouse. We get cleaned up. And we go and wait. Maybe at a tavern. That's all I can suggest we do at this point. Because nothing else seems to want to let me play it. I could go and poison the food pot in there for a laugh.
Jesus Christ.
I've not been beaten up.
I'm interested
honest.
in your.
I really
and
haven't.
what is it you'd like?
Do you know what?
I've heard you.
I'm sure you. May the Lord.
We're gonna have the full works. Teresa won't speak to me anymore. I don't know where she is. Maybe she's gone off to see the maester and get some moon tea after our little rendezvous. Right. So Robard is expecting me. So unless right now we can go and do the Necronomicon quest, then we are going to go and do the main assault. Oh, I was looking for like a pot of food. Is there not one here? Let's go and check this one. You lucky fella working in this house. Is there no pot of beans to be had? Oh, yeah. I'm going to put in there a lullaby potion. We'll send them all to sleep. Of course, it won't work, and we're not going to be hanging around to see the results of our evil misdeeds. Who the hell's coming down here? Like the whole town? What was the guy? What's the name of the guy that you can beat up?
Good health to you, sir.
It wasn't you, was it?
How are you holding up?
It's not as easy as I thought it would be.
It's Fritz again.
Yeah, it's a different kettle of fish than turning a winch, isn't it?
You got that right. But I can handle plenty. Don't worry about that.
Sure. Just don't work yourself into the ground. Who'd spin that winch then?
True. Good luck,
Okay, this is good. I've got nice shiny armor for the cutscenes during the final battle. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Watch me get filthy by the time we have arrived there, though. Here we go. It's fight time. Come on. Come on, game. Watch me get there, and then it opened up the Necronomicon quest. Actually, I don't even know if that's still a thing. It's taken a long time to read that book. The hell is that? Cool, you guys are trying to sneak in? I highly approve of this. We can't actually interact with anything here, can we? I was hoping to be able to find like a guard on the wall that we could shoot off. That's a cool thing though. Divish's men are trying to sneak into this area. I like that. That's cool. Right then, up the hill. It's final fight time, I think. We should look nice and clean and shiny for this at least. Here we go then. This is it.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That István's a stubborn bastard.
All right. When do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready?
Hey,
if you need to
Bearbog.
rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
God, you're a grim bugger, you. Happy Friday, you showed up for the final battle. Yeah, good timing. We've been trying to finish some side quests, but the side quests aren't really playing ball with us, unfortunately. Okay, let's go for it.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
Okay.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Just
Do you want to join
point
the
me
attack
at
on
the
the
enemy.
walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? István must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming.
Okay,
Just one
let's
last
do this.
thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered.
As if I
You have
would.
to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you.
Watch me do a Leroy Jenkins and just
Good
go
luck to
charging
you,
in.
Old soldier.
I'd be with you.
Fritz's dad slept around a lot. Lots of people sound like him. Yeah, the old goat. Visited lots of bathhouses, I think. I must admit, though, this does look really good. I'm glad I got the armour washed. Well, for what difference it might make. Oh, I love that sound. Oh, I see. So they smashed they basically smashed the winch mechanism. Epic music time. I do love the music in this game. Failed to talk to Captain Robard. I don't think that's supposed to come up failed. You activated the perk balanced diet. Good. Nice to see that I'm well fed before we go into the final battle. So we're going over the walls, I guess. Gonna be a few arrows coming down. I want to be first over that wall. Get out the way. I should be climbing with the mace, the handle of the mace clenched in my teeth, shouldn't I? What are we up against here then? Bosh! Hang on. Oh, I see. Guys, I need some help. Okay. There's quite a few of them here. Ooh, that would hurt. Oh, God. You know what? I think I might switch to the sword for this bit. Ooh, he says. Ooh, ow. Clonk. I mean, the mace seems to be doing fine, having said that. I just got twatted in the face by that, didn't I? Hand over the head. He was ready for that. We're switching to the sword for these lightly armoured dudes. Weapons. We want Stinger. Let's put some poison on this. What have we got? A Bane potion. Oh, I can't do it. I need to be out of combat. Okay, fair enough. Ooh. Right then. Do we follow on? I hear a fight this way. Did I see? I thought I saw a guy up there. Suggests they want us to go this way. Can we go storming? Can I just go storming through here? This would be hilarious if this works. I mean, I didn't listen to the plan whatsoever. We're just doing our own thing, right? You'd have poisoned your weapons before going over. How filthy and dishonourable. Can I come straight out into the main battlements? Into the main courtyard? Here we go. Bend him over and whack him. These guys look considerably better armoured than the ones I was fighting on the other side of that. I've drawn a few off. I should be able to stab in the... What happened there? Come on, block that. Ooh, you did as well. In the face then. In the balls. Oh, he's going down now. We're fighting our way up here. I'm going to rescue the hostages. Holy crap, you are taking some killing, mate. I'm switching back to the mace. Sod this. Oh, he's dead. I see a few casualties. Oh, we've got him. I think we've got him. Yeah, well done. Well done. We'll go through here. Anyone in? I didn't listen to the plan in the slightest, did I? Where's everyone fighting? I think I'm needed on the other side of this, so let me go back through again. Is that not open now? Where did I come out of? Through here then. Yep, my guys getting their asses handed to them down here. Yep. Bosh! Nope, didn't get him. Let me just get around there. Come on then, take a swing. Oh, he says, that stings. Right, they've got him. Let's go around the corner. I see him. I see him. I see him. Wow. Okay, they've come through the walls. I guess we freed them up in the courtyard and they were free to help, right? Henry just swinging his mace at any poor sod who gets in the way. Oh, let's spend that straight away. Players, combat, mace. Do I have anything as sword? No. So I can get the Dry Wunder forearm. Dry Wunder? What's it? What is it? Oh god, a 4-pointer. I'm never going to remember that. And the Feller, the Blinding Strike. Yeah, there's no point. I'll just pick one of them. I'm not going to get one of those combos off. Captain Bernard would handle walls by himself again. Surprised Mark has restrained himself from looting the castle. I think I've cleaned the place out already, haven't I? I'm going to switch weapons for the fight. I think there's a final fight coming up. We're going to get the weapon off the horse if I get the opportunity to. Herod's longsword, because it'll look more cinematic.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. If your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, we're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
It's a good offer.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom.
He has no honor.
What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
They're going to keep his
You
mate,
heard
though,
him.
right?
Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none.
And without honor, we are nothing.
Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Who is? Oh, here they come. There is another fight scene, though, isn't there? Oh, look at Sir Radzig's purse hanging from his belt.
Bring the horses.
We could have that.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish!
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
Come on, Henry, kill him. Kill him. Have him.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more
Henry's
than yours.
can. He's completely
Everything
trustworthy.
goes as agreed. I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies. For
That's not going to
keeping you from
work,
your
is it?
father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look
Yep.
forward to it.
In February, we're going to find that bastard and ram that sword so far up his arse he'll be able to pick his own teeth with it.
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go!
Surely we've got some men on the battlements to watch.
They really are heading for Skalitz.
I will find you,
Mount up,
and I
Henry.
will kill you.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
I mean, I would have gone with him and took the other hostage, and then we could have had a fair release there. I wouldn't just let them ride off, both of them together, with an important hostage. That seems like asking for trouble. To be continued. I like that, Mike. Ride with Sir Hans.
Yeah.
Come on, Hans, my boy. You can go faster than that. Do I really have to keep pace with him? Is there not a button you can press to keep pace? I'm thinking of Red Dead, aren't I? Red Dead Redemption, you can press a button and it keeps pace with the person you're riding with. Just in case. On the horse, there's Herod's sword, which isn't the best. But we're going to move it, and we're going to equip it. Because if there is a final fight, and I can't remember if there is, then we're going to look the part swinging a longsword.
What do you think? Will Todd keep his word?
He's a noble, right?
This is it, besides any other quests? Well,
So am I.
Sir Radzig will be there.
if we do get that Restless Spirits quest,
What will you do now?
I will do that, but I don't know if that's coming or not.
I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Ratte and its people. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
This riding speed is really annoying. It's too fast. I'm too fast if I sprint, and I'm too slow if I don't. What if I press the caps lock? No, that's no good.
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Ratte and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith. What a turnip.
It's an important distinction.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
Best
The way
two-handed
you
sword
found
will be in the
Todd.
chest where Capon would wait to depart.
Sneaking into
Ooh.
Brannick all on your own. Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
We're there, are we?
There's no sign of them. Move on.
That is some thunderous hooves.
There! I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
Are you all right, Father?
I am.
Awkward moment.
They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
They stole his horse and his sword. These are not men of honour, says the mass
Looks like
murderer.
it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor
That's
in
true.
abandoning your
That's
son?
true.
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
Well, he knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
I'm covered in shit
He
again.
spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It's that Bristolian accent.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah, the sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there it was so near, yet so far. Oh well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it.
Big plans.
I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front.
I'm a bit cosy on that saddle.
It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
This looks like bad news.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Mark Fart, the evil version of Mark. Oh, okay. That is not the last scene of the game. We don't need the credits. What we do need is this. This is what we do need. Let's get me out the way. What? What? This is bugged.
You're doing well, son.
No.
Father.
Look at the subtitles.
Come now. You know who sired you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar.
Ignore the subtitles, folks.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right.
If anyone's watching without the volume on, they're going to be
have to leave you now.
Confused.
Oh, please. You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go.
Oh, don't go. No. What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
I think Henry should abuse his position of power now. I'll tell you what, that is a... I'm going to get arrested for trespassing here now. Really? Okay. That is a really moving, touching cutscene at the end. And it nearly brought a tear to my eye like it did the first time I saw it. And I'm really... That's a nice touch. Has that window always been open? Because that looks awesome. I love the effect of the glass there. There's some amazing detail in this game. But I am really upset. And I apologise for anyone who relied on the subtitles there. That was ruined by that quest dialogue going on there. Why that happened, I don't know. That's from the Woman's Lot DLC. That's Johanka's quest, where she gets accused of being a witch or a heretic, and that's from her trial at the end. And that should not have rolled over the end of that That really important cutscene. I do not know. I do not want to know why that was a thing. I'm very disappointed with that. Anyway. So there's the epilogue, right? We should go and see this just so that you guys can see for the rest of the thing. But this is basically a massive exposition dump. It's the history of what goes on, what went on historically, what is about to go on, and what to expect next. So I'm honestly going to skip through it. If you want to read it, you can watch this on YouTube. It'll be up there, and you can pause the video at each scene. I'll let the text load up or the subtitles load up, assuming we get the right subtitles, and we'll do that. But this goes on for a long, long time, and honestly, it's good history. I like the fact they've got it in there, but it's a bit too much of a cutscene for me to watch, I think. Last time it dragged on quite a bit. Anyway, I agree, Piranha Man. Henry's mum would be very proud of all this robbing and murdering. It's made his name, and the 20 or 30 days he spent in jail as well. It's character building, I believe. Anyone in? Yeah, hi Phil, welcome, by the way. Sorry, you've missed the final battle today. That's pretty much it. Okay, I don't know where
Hey!
Where do these guys want me to actually go? It's not here? Oh, wait, is it... Oh, is it in the main castle? It's in the main castle, right. So the other quest, I've brought that stolen book to the guy who wants to read it, to the apothecary. The one, the Necronomicon. He's not reading it. Or if he is, he's taking his own sweet time about it. So, don't think we're going to do that quest. I might go see Sir Hans, but we'll go and get this. We'll go and get this bit done first. Oh, it's daylight. Let me just get my armor fixed up so it looks nice and pretty. Repairs and stuff.
Come and buy some.
Hope they'll do multiple endings in Kingdom Come 2. Robber, killer, criminal ending. I agree. I think that would be awesome.
God's blessings.
I think I told you about my plans for that, didn't I? We're going to do a... I'm thinking of doing 2 side-by-side playthroughs. One on each channel. One live, one pre-recorded. A good playthrough and a very bad playthrough. Obviously, the very bad one's going to be live because I think that'll be awesome to watch with your reactions.
I'm at your service.
So we might do that, allowing for time. I think that'd be cool though. Right then, we're fixed. We're looking smart. There's no one left to kill. We'll have a quick wash. Where's the horse gone?
Vegetables, fruits, apples,
We'll go to the castle. Said this before, but man, this is such a good game. You got the same feeling finishing Kingdom Come as you do finishing a good novel. Kingdom Come 2 needs to live up. Yeah, it is going to be hard. I have this nagging doubt. I think the history will be good. I think the main story will be good. What I worry about them doing is putting too much of the slapstick humour quests in. Now, I like humorous quests in games, but I think they can go over the top. You know, like when you watch a movie and there's some good jokes in it, and then the movie's a success. So for the sequel, the writers say, hey, all those jokes that worked, let's take them and just turn the dial up to 11 on them and do the same stuff again, but make it even more zanier. And I just worry that they might do that. Because the one quest I've seen footage of in the trailer was the one where they have to drag a guy out of a cesspit covered in shit. And I'm thinking, that's the kind of slightly over-the-top
Are you going
humour.
to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
If there's too much of it, then I think it might detract.
I assume
But we'll see.
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
So this might be a lot. We're going to do some skipping here. Check it out on the MarkGFL YouTube channel if you want to fully read all the
My
titles,
lords,
because this goes on for a
Christ's
long time.
blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur, that King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Who wouldn't?
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, Your Graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergolf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Berghoff is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
This goes on a
What
bit.
kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, Your Grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like scarlets? We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
That's one of the longest cutscenes I have ever sat through in a game, apart from in the
I expect it would be best to write it in your name. as
Yakuza
Lord of
game.
Lipa.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
Oh, what isn't really the issue. The question is how.
Okay,
We need to learn where they stand on liberating the king.
we
and
are
ousting
back.
Sigismund. If they'll make trouble or join
That
our
went on
side,
for ages. I'm leaving.
So what?
That was
So,
the
it looks like you're off on a mission.
longest setup I think
Yes.
I've ever seen
I can't
for,
wait.
for a quest.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Berghoff is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Berghoff tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
Think.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Berghoff is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
No. Right. Okay. So that cutscene itself, we didn't actually skip through anything there. That was as it plays out. This is another massive exposition done. We can ask all of this, and we get huge amounts of history behind all of these characters. This is the bit we're not going to do, because this is really just an exposition dump. So we're not going to do any of that. You can watch it on my original playthrough. I went through everything, and to be honest, my mind was kind of numb by the end of it with like information overload. So
that's about all.
Even Henry's keen to get off here.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush, and good luck, son.
This is where Kingdom Come 2 starts, pretty much.
So what do you think of it all, Sir Divish?
Are you gonna think? Oh, is that not the way out? It's not the way out. It is the way out. They won't let me out of the room. I can't go down the toilet. Get out of the way.
I do feel he's the one with the best chance to.
I think I'm actually trapped in here. Have I missed something? Do I need to wait for? Oh, do I need to get a? Oh, I maybe need to. Who do I have to get the letter off?
We shall see.
Hanush, was it? Take the letter. There we go. Should have paid attention.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
As if we will.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
And there we go. Now we're heading off to Kingdom Come 2. That's pretty much where Kingdom Come 2 starts. I wonder... Congratulations, you've completed the main storyline. If you like, you can still embark on side quests and activities or just wander the world. You can end the game anytime afterwards by riding off the map with Sir Hans Capon's squad. That's what we're going to do.
Come now, Hal. My men are mustered in the courtyard. We can get going.
Speak with him in the courtyard. We'll go do that. I am looking forward to the second game now. It's going to be fun. This all went a little bit buggy, really, towards the end, didn't it? Too many quests, too many... Maybe I cheesed too many things, murdered too many people. Maybe the DLC just got in the way. It's just Kingdom Come Deliverance jank, and I can accept that. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, do you want me to get off the horse to talk to you?
So, can we set off now, Henry?
I think there might be another long conversation coming.
Of course. I can't wait.
So, to horse. The Lord of Berghoff is bound to be waiting as eagerly.
Okay, does he travel slowly all the way to the edge of the map? We shall see. Chest with a two-handed sword, T-Pod. I'm thinking about that. That's why I'm doing this bit. I want to grab that sword. Took forever to finish your game because you didn't want to end and wanted to finish other quests. It's true. The first time I played through this, I was kind of sad when it ended. It was like, but I know I want it to keep going. I don't want it to finish. So I'm really glad there's a sequel. Because there have been some games that I have loved and wanted more of, and they didn't make a sequel. And I'm thinking specifically about... God, what's that zombie game where you're on a motorbike? Played Deke.
He explained it. All will be well, I think.
God, I can't remember the name.
It's far more acceptable for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
Yeah.
Mind you, don't come to blows with a blacksmith, my young lord.
I think what the name is. What the hell is it? Someone's going to remind me. Someone's going to come up in chat.
Well, I admit all the scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil, Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains. I believe we'd rescue the king and all would be well again.
That's a good point. I will save the game.
More complicated.
We'll save over that one. We'll use... Resume. That should have used to save your schnapps, right?
I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels, but I hadn't expected such a sewer. They behave like children.
I can't fathom how after all this backstabbing they're somehow
Skip time and arrive to his camp. Can he do that?
Either.
And then just drive up there. I don't think we need to hear anymore. We've heard so much setup of history and plot and everything else. And then I can just charge up here at full speed, right? That'll be better. What the hell is that zombie game where you have to take out hordes? You're cruising around on a motorbike. Oh my god, it's one of the best games I've played through and streamed. I'll go and look it up in a minute if I don't remember. And anyway, I'm going to do it now because it's driving me mad. Absolutely driving me mad. What's it called? It's on here. It will be on my favourite playthroughs. Down here. Days Gone. That was it. I thought it was Days something. Right, resume. That's better. Days Gone. Amazing game. Yeah. Loved it. And they just haven't made a sequel to it. And I don't know whether it's because it didn't sell as much as they wanted to originally. But I thought it was a fantastic game and I'd love to see more of that. So yeah, I was kind of sad when that one finished because I had really enjoyed it. And knowing, because I played it years after it was released, I knew there was nothing more coming, which made it even sadder. Have I caught them up? No, it's okay. They're just his sidekicks. That's fine. We don't often travel so far up this road. But I feel like I've done everything that I can in the game. I think that Necronomicon quest might unlock. Right, really.
Do you know that King Wenceslas is such a...
God, are we not there?
Feckless drunkard.
Oh, there's not much further to go.
And to be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better, believing my fate was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
So did I.
Sans looks a bit uncomfortable in that saddle.
Your own king.
On the other hand, times were better with him here than with him gone.
Isn't that the truth?
Bouncing around.
What do you think of Sigismund?
We're going to have fun in the second game.
Him, I'd have had enough of my brother even sooner.
But he's a monster. Look at what those hordes of his are getting up to here. What he did in Skalitz.
True enough. On the other hand, if Wenceslas and Prokop hadn't double-crossed him, none of this would have happened.
No one forced him to burn Skalitz.
That's a fact. But he couldn't let them shit all over him either. Not that I'm defending him.
He's a weasel.
No doubt about that.
Yeah, it's a very long conversation. I mean, the game likes setting stuff up and it likes talking about history.
Should tell you a thing or two about him.
Why?
Last winter,
right, that's
Sir
enough.
Jan Sokol of Lamberg, a well-known knight.
go after Capon. Let's have a look in the chest of goodness. Do we need to eat? We don't. The arching bassinet. Game saved. You know what? I'm going to take all this stuff. The stuff that's worth a lot of money. A metal-plated axe. A noble sword. Is that the best one? It does. Oh, it does a nice balance of stab and slash. Okay, that's pretty good. And St. George's sword. That's a long sword. That's even better. Okay, let's take that one. That's worth a lot of money. Just in case we get to import our save and we actually get to sell this stuff in the next bit. Right, let's take a look at what we've got. We have... Herod's sword is now... That's just how... These are stolen? These classes stolen? Are you joking? That's so annoying. 86, 86. Oh, so this does a whole lot more swing, does it? No, actually, it shouldn't. But it says it does. Which is a little odd. But the stab is better on this one, so... And what was the other one I picked up? It wasn't the... Was it the noble one? It might have been the noble one. Let's take this out and have a little look. That's a nice stab. It's got a nice stab. Let's try this tree. Nice. Well, we can't get into combat with it, unfortunately. But we'll take this. We will save our game, and then we'll get an exit save. And then if there's any opportunity to actually import a save, and I don't know if there will be, I have no clue, then at least we're set up for it. So let's do that now. We have save your schnapps. Game saved. Cool. Oh, I need to sharpen it to increase damage. Well, that's something. That's something we can do if the game allows us to come back.
How about it, Henry? Can we go? Are you ready for this?
Of course. At last I'll get to see more of the country and have a bit of an outing.
Quite.
End of the game. End of an era.
Let's get to it then. I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Instead of saving his drunken majesty, I'd rather find that whoreson who murdered my parents, get the sword back from him, and skewer him with it.
Cheer up, Henry. I have a feeling you'll get your chance one day, and it won't be long in coming. Forward, men! Audentes fortuna juvat!
Epic music time. That's a nice scene. The end. That's a good story. Fantastic game. Awesome story. Looking forward to the sequel. Just 4 months to go. 3.5? Something like that. Apparently you get points to put on what you want early on or something, so it sounds like you get to choose. Oh, nice. Okay, I'll look forward to seeing what number 2 brings along. There's no save import, just questions in the beginning of the game, Witcher 3 style. That's a bit of a shame. That's a bit of a shame. But I suppose it's easier for them, because then they can just make the game balanced around the armor and weapons available then. Excuse me. So I think that'll be a lot easier for game balance, rather than people importing saves with like hundreds of thousands of groschen and all the best gear. So I think it'd be far better to do that. I thought what they might do is Henry and Hans start out, and at the end of like a first act, he gets knocked unconscious and forgets half his skills and gets robbed or something like that. Because that gives you another way of then resetting the skills. But I guess what they've done is just effectively set your skills to a low level, but you're facing harder opponents, so it's the same thing you have to build up. I'm going to guess that's how it works. I bet there's a start where you lose everything you're riding in, but that's just what I was thinking. Yeah, just that. Okay, so we are done. Quit. We are done. That was awesome. I loved that. We'll be back on Monday. I don't know what we'll be back on Monday with, actually. That's a really good point. So stay tuned. We'll find out. I will schedule it on YouTube over the weekend. You'll notice here my Witcher 3 background. Still my favourite game. So Kingdom Come was great. The game sort of broke down a little bit towards the end, but the story was as epic as ever. Can't wait for the sequel. And we will find something to play in the meantime. Hope you enjoyed that one, folks. No need to thank me, Bearbok. It was my pleasure to bring that to you. We had loads of fun. I like playing as dark, evil Henry. And it's given me a taste for what it might be like in the sequel as well. So, yeah, we'll look forward to that. Anyway, folks, that is me for today. I'm going to go and see what the family are up to. And I have some reviews to record over the weekend. And, of course, on MarkGFL Gaming on the second channel, I've got some Hearts of Iron playthroughs. And we're going to have a new playthrough starting real soon. We've got the Civil War playthrough going. Oh, I've got a video to upload for that. So that's going to be live tomorrow. And we're going to have a start of this game. It's called Regiments. This is a Cold War era RTS. Capture the flag, skirmish style games, but there's also a story and campaign through it. So we're looking at like Leopard, Abrams tanks. I think it's got the British Challenger, certainly Chieftains in it, I think. All sorts of things. It's kind of cool. I need to learn it a little bit, but we're going to be starting to play through that fairly soon, I hope. That is the plan. And then, who knows? But I don't think I'll be streaming that. That's for the MarkGFL channel. For those, sorry, the MarkGFL gaming channel. The game's just nicked my mouse pointer. For those of you who don't know where that is, it's this one over here, which we recently renamed. I'll drop a link in chat just in case. Way! Okay, they shouldn't have done that. It's put the game up on my second monitor. It's not supposed to do that. So I'll drop those links in just in case you haven't seen them or haven't seen that channel. Go check it out. Take a look. And whatever you do, have a fantastic weekend. And I will catch you on Monday with something new. So goodbye for now.